It's the summer I turned pretty, and also the summer I miss every single experience that has shaped my life. That's what I realized, and that's how I want to begin this video. After thanking you all for being here, I'm so happy I get to share my favorite place with you. It's the Balkan village that we have, and it's so lovely to spend the summer here. Although I'm just for a little bit this time, I realize how much this summer I've just been burdened with the thought of every single place, every single experience, and a person that I've encountered in my life that I really, really miss. And I realized how I am just composed of every single memory that I have. And I miss the version of me that was different throughout time with every single person and every single place. I really miss a lot of things, and because in my last video I talked about my era of feeling so loved and feeling like I want to give all my love, this time I feel like I miss a lot of things and a lot of people, and when I look at myself in the mirror I just see missing pieces, which is beautiful in itself. I'm not saying it as a bad thing necessarily. It's part of life and it's a good experience by itself. But that's how my summer's been going. And this is the place where I started my YouTube channel 1 year ago, so it's very special because at first these were little podcasts on my phone, on my dictaphone app, where I could just share everything that I'm thinking. And then my mom encouraged me and she was like, okay, you want to do it, go and post on YouTube your thoughts. I was like, yes, I want to do that. I want to document my life. I'm way too naive, way too romanticizing everything, so why not do it? And it's special because in my first video I talk a lot about relationships, and just later this year I finally felt so open and so ready to receive love and to give love, and I felt like I was blooming in my spring stage. Now it's the missing stage. It's the stage where I don't know who I am without all those past experiences. But the topic of discussion that I'm bringing up today is one I've talked to with my friends a lot, and I recently brought it up to a person I really like. And the thing is, I really hate when money is the goal. I talk to my friends a lot about what we want to do when we grow up, and I never really envision myself working, not even a corporate job. Of course I will be, I'll have to, but what I really want is just frolicking around and doing everything that I cherish in my heart. I want to pick flowers and I want to talk to elderly people, just win money to support my life. And I think money being the goal is a very narrow mindset, because something I think, which I really like, I'm gonna quote myself on this. What I said one time was how if money is your goal, then you don't need it. The universe will not bring it to you because you don't have something to do with it, like as a resource. And when you really want to make progress and make change in the world, money is just a natural resource that is gonna flow to you to support you in your goals. So I really do think that when you follow your heart, money just comes along because you need it. You need it to help humanity grow, and not just to support yourself and buy fancy cars and everything.
Where'd all the time go? It
Okay, we're in the lovely car, and I continue to share my random thoughts with you because this summer too, I've been having a lot of high value men around me, and I became really good friends with a lot of men, which is weird because I used to see them as a threat, and I used to think, that feminist trashy thing that all men are trash and they're bad. And I know how bad it is. So this year I've become really good friends with a lot of incredible men that really do make me feel more secure and nurtured for, cared for. They're just incredible, and I usually don't support the typical stereotypes of feminine energy and masculine energy, but especially this year I just realized how the male friends that I pick to be around me, their masculine energy is usually very stable. Most of them are boyfriends to my girlfriends, and when they really can execute their masculine energy and they can care for my female friends, I can really see the balance going on there. I see that those men are really putting effort into their female friendships, nurturing them, not being scared and trying to prove their male ego, playing games and everything. They're just really caring, and they're emotionally mature, and they express their emotions. So then my girlfriends feel very secure and open to express themselves because they really feel like their female energy, like their feminine energy is cultivated and can be expressed. So what I wanted to say is how I love when the energies balance themselves, and I love spending a lot of time putting effort into my friendships with men and nurturing that. Also, I've been talking with my friends how change is not a bad thing. I don't know how I'm switching topics right now, but I don't really think change is a bad thing. Like, have you ever seen a stable form of a person? That's the whole point. The most human thing is change. And I'm not used to that. I'm a person who adapts very slowly to change because I attach to things. I attach a lot. So change doesn't come very naturally. But that's all we do all our life. And it's not bad when a person can change to their core. Not necessarily bad. Good morning again. I think I'll overshare a bit because I am way too naive, and I think the internet is my safe space. But this summer I've also been learning a lot about how confused I am and what I want from my relationships with people. But for the first time, I think I was scared of being authentic and expressing myself when I was in a group of people who obviously weren't my people, but it triggered something in me to want to desperately fit in and do things that I never thought I would just to fit in, which hasn't happened up until now. I guess I always thought it's better to be authentic than to try and fit in with the wrong people. But I guess it really was a self-defense response, and I've also been realizing how scared I am of being truly seen, so that I push everyone away and trying to prove how independent I am by pushing people away so they can't see me. Yeah, the summer is also magical in a way. I love having friends and family who can welcome me when I come back from a trip. And I also realized that good is a goal in itself. It's an objective. and doing good just creates more good in the world. So I think a certain philosopher said this. Related to what I said earlier, I saw a quote that was like, is this what growing up is like? Just leaving constantly people and things behind. And that's exactly how I feel. I think certain kinds of people can flow through life and not attach themselves to anything. But I certainly think that I take and care so much about my surroundings and the world around me that I just feel like part of me is ripped when I have to grow up and let it go. That's why I want to maximize the freedom we've been given and the freedom I've been given. I want to make the most out of it and do everything, care for everything,